Hello everyone, we're back again with more The Mummy from 1998 by Toy Island. Funny thing about this one is it reminds us to collect the sacred canopic jars, collect all 5. However, this is Legionnaire Rick O'Connell in his officer's uniform, which does not include a canopic jar. So they were just reusing the backboard on this guy. But what he lacks in sacred canopic jars, he makes up for. They actually gave him a cloth jacket. Now the package art here is a very different colored uniform than he's got in the actual package. The one that he comes with is a bit closer to how he looks in the movie, in his Legionnaire's outfit, where he is captain, I believe. He readies his revolver in defense and grips a handy stick of dynamite. I don't remember any dynamite in the opening sequence of the movie, but hard to deny its handiness. There's nothing at all new about the back since it is the exact same backboard as Cursed Emotep. The side of the package mentions revolvers, exclamation point, elephant gun, and Legionnaire jacket. So they're pretty proud of the cloth jacket too. Legionnaire Rick includes his 2 pistols. It's kind of a cool detail that the guns he has in the movie are French revolvers that were the standard issue for the Foreign Legion. It's an extremely French name. Yeah, so the Chamelot Delvine model 1873 revolvers. And for a toy version, pretty close, I guess. He also includes this rifle, which is extremely warped, as you can see, but it does come with a shoulder strap, which is kind of nice. The packaging lists this as an elephant gun, but he does later in the movie use a pump action shotgun, a Winchester, which this looks suspiciously more like than an elephant gun. And here's Legionnaire O'Connell out of the package. He does have holsters that hold his guns, although the pistols are fit very loosely in there. The holsters are actually too big. His rifle was surprisingly easy to sling over his back, even though he has no articulation in his shoulders or elbows. They do move forward and back, but that's it. So even with that limitation, it was pretty easy to get him on. So his stick of dynamite is so handy that it even comes with a little loop on the back of his belt that you can store the stick of dynamite, which I thought was pretty nice little touch. So his jacket does look a little big and bulky because it is quite large for him. But there are some pretty interesting, fairly accurate little details on it, like his I assume this is his rank badge here, or perhaps these are on his arm, but those are actually represented in the movie pretty accurately. As far as the likeness goes, it's not too bad. It's Brandon Fraser-ish. Brandon Fraser-esque? I don't know. Hair's pretty good, looks like he does in the movie. I don't think it has the same character as Brandon Fraser. Like, he has a pretty distinct mouth and nose. Here he is with his pistols. This hand holds it no problem, but the dynamite grip in hand, you really gotta push the handle in there, and it doesn't really work so well. So I think he would hold the rifle pretty poorly in his other non-dynamite molded hand. As I've been looking with this guy, I have a suspicion about this jacket. I think if we took it off, we're going to find the white shirt and the shoulder holsters that he wears from the movie. I think this is just regular Rick O'Connell that they threw a jacket over. It appears you can take it off because there's Velcro here. So if I can figure out how to get his belt off, if it does, oh well, there goes his rifle. It looks like there's a peg here. So let's find out. Let's remove the guns. I'm sure this is going to be an absolute nightmare to try to get back on, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, yeah. Belt comes off, no problem. Well, that's kind of a hidden feature, right? Like, you get 2 Rick O'Connells for the price of 1, because that's absolutely the outfit that he wears in the rest of the movie. Hilarious. And I know you could also get regular Rick O'Connell as a separate figure. So that's pretty, so that's kind of low down there, Toy Island, to sell the same figure. Just one of them has a jacket over the same outfit, not even repainted or anything. So there he is, really. Since he doesn't have any hilarious, gruesome features like Imhotep did, there's really not a whole lot else to say about Rick, although he does have his amazing transforming ability to be Legionnaire Rick O'Connell or regular flavor Rick O'Connell. Oh, I did think I forgot to mention he stands really well, like Imhotep, so they have that in common. Yeah, interesting figure. I just thought the cloth cape was a real surprise when I saw him listed, and wanted to pick him up. That is the last mummy figure I have, so we'll move on to something else soon. I have a lot more lined up, lots of fun stuff. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.